Not in the mood lately, feeling down in the dumps, you're going to enjoy this next question. I'm 52 and I'm in the middle of it all. Haven't had my period since about last summer, so about a year. I'm displaying all the symptoms I read about, and the very worst part is I don't want to do anything. I feel like I cannot bother to do anything. She says everything seems to be a huge task and undertaking. So she asks, what natural mood remedy would you recommend? So, you've heard me so many times say that every cell in your body is related to how you treat your body. And so it would be remiss for me not to start with what are the most important things? What you're putting in your body, how you're exercising your body, how you're sleeping, and therefore getting restorative recovery to all those cells, how you're managing stress. So if everything's a huge undertaking, you're feeling overwhelmed, stress is not your friend. It's time to bring that cortisol down, and natural ways to do that we've talked about previously, but that would be with meditation, with mindfulness, with nature, with connecting to friends or social circles, with reflective practices like journaling or prayer or walking, or maybe taking a nap. We have good scientific evidence to show a nap would help. And obviously, restorative sleep is really important for this person. But in addition to that, if you're feeling down in the dumps and you don't have any interest in the things that used to interest you, I'm concerned about your mood and I'm concerned about a possible mild depression. I'm concerned that you're not enjoying the things of life that normally bring you joy. And it's really important to dig into the why. Why are you feeling that way? Does it have to do with exhaustion, with lack of sleep? Because there are things we can do about that. Does it have to do with relationship dysfunction at home or stressors of ailing parents or teenage or grown children? Does it have to do with work stressors or career progression challenges? These are the things that you need to open up and talk to someone about. And it could be your doctor, it could be a therapist. Cognitive behavioral therapy has been shown to be very, very helpful for both perimenopause, menopause, for mood dysfunction, for insomnia. There are many modalities that will help with managing this sense of overwhelm and this sense of lack of interest. We call anhedonia, just not wanting to do anything. And if that's the case, you really need to see it as part of the symptoms of being 52, not just, okay, this is what life's like. It's not your new normal. It's time to get help. And as I say to most of my patients, and I'll just remind everybody who's listening, it's really important to check in with yourself. It's really important to think about what is it that you need to help you feel better, because we are looking after everyone else and we're forgetting to ask ourselves the question that we ask everyone else. What do you need? How can you be supportive of yourself? And I actually had a patient today. When I asked that question, she really didn't know. And if you really don't know, you can go through a needs inventory. Sit by yourself. Surround yourself with music and a candle, maybe some nice smells or sounds or sights. Use all your senses and just be with yourself and make yourself a needs inventory. What is it that I need? And just allow yourself to write. Allow yourself to just write with pen and paper. What do I need? You might find that some of the things are quite simple. I need love. I need space. I need good food. I need a glass of wine. Hopefully, you don't need a glass of wine, but would a glass of wine feel nice? Or I need a mocktail. Or I need a 5 kilometer jog. Or I need a chance to go out with my partner on a date so that we can have an actual conversation. I need a hug. Some of the things that we need, we just forget that we have needs. And so I want to encourage this person to think about when you ask for a natural mood remedy, how would you increase your dopamine and your serotonin, your gabapentin, your vasopressin, all those beautiful neurotransmitters that help you feel healthy and thriving and joyful. There are very natural ways to increase that sense of well-being, and to know what it is that does that for you is the first and most important step. So, as the Ask the Doctor series gets more popular, and it is, so send in your questions, I want to ask you to like, follow, subscribe, get involved because this is becoming really, really fun.